You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Woo! And we just heard Curl Up and Die. Dr. Doom, a man of science, doesn't believe in Jesus. Why the fuck do you?
That's the name of the band?
That's the name of the
Holy
song.
shit,
The
am
name
I
of the
loud
band
in these
is
headphones?
Curl Up and Die. I love it. Next we heard Dillinger Escape Plan, How I Lost My Bet, and Deftones, When Girls Telephone Boys. We are The Metal Experience. Morgan, Danielle, Luco plays. We're here with A Soundtrack to Violence. Hey-o.
For their second time?
Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce who's here, who's missing?
Well, I'm the guitar player, Mark Manto. And this is the Big Brett.
I'm the vocalist of A Soundtrack to Violence.
Yeah.
Yay!
And who's missing tonight?
The drummer is working in his fancy downtown eatery.
Ooh, Downtown Eatery.
Yeah.
What's that called?
I don't even know what it's called.
I don't know.
Plus, they're not paying us, so I'm not plugging them.
I mean, we could stop by and get free food after the show, correct? I'd
Actually-
like some food. I'm starving.
I don't know, actually. We should find out. I'll call if, like during a break, and we'll find out.
Yeah.
We can call them live.
Party
We just
at
wanna
the
get free
eatery.
Is that cool? Anyway.
That hungry.
But yeah, former bass player John Bomber is an LA transplant, still trying to make it work in LA.
Yeah.
He's still mixing our album while in LA. We got the final two mixes of the last two songs of the album
Nice.
just recently. We'll be playing those at some point tonight. Just cool, because I don't even know if Brett's even heard them yet.
Yeah, I've heard him.
You heard? Because I just sent them to you like a few days ago.
I know, and I got that shit.
Yeah, you got that and something
just-
else, too. What else?
yeah.
Tell the folks what you got
I
as
just
well.
don't feel the need to respond to certain things.
Yeah?
Not everything
Were you-
needs a response.
Were you
Send
far
it to
too
me and
busy?
I got it.
You were far too busy managing your debilitating, cureless disease.
Oh yeah, I got
You have a
shingles. I found out I had
cureless
shingles
you
on
have
Saturday.
Shingles?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's not contagious, is it?
Yes. And we're in a tiny booth.
Oh my god.
This is it's a seriously contagious disease?
And
I shook your hand?
Have you had chicken pox?
Nope.
Yes.
All right. Have you rubbed your face on my open blisters?
Well, yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah.
Well, then
Yeah.
you're
I mean, I was
she-
considering it, but I'm no longer going to.
I mean,
fine. So then you're fine.
isn't that
Okay.
how she got the $40 I gave her at the beginning of the night?
Oh, yeah.
That was the policy.
I paid for a disease.
Oh man. So you have shingles.
That's brutal.
I do.
What was your...
I like how you've come to terms with it.
It's whatever. It's a part of me. It's gonna happen.
Speak up, Dave. No one can hear you.
Can I ask a stupid question? And what is shingles?
Shingles is like later adult form of chickenpox. If you had chickenpox before, then what happens is the herpes virus from chickenpox stays in your spinal cord.
Yep.
And can be released due to stress, or as you get older, it's easier to get stressed out on your
So
body.
it's like having...
And you get these sores, and then they turn
AIDS
into
on your back.
blisters, and then they
AIDS on
turn
your
into
back.
pustules, and they ooze.
Oh, it's
they
like
get
having herpes on your back.
infected.
Yeah.
If you don't take care of it, it can be really bad.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously
He's got a
not fucking
slutty,
stupid,
And
slutty
so
spine.
And it's contagious.
I'm
Yeah.
back fucking.
So
It
what
is.
was your reaction when you found out that you had this?
I gotta go to work.
I thought you
Well-
broke up with your girlfriend
Well,
for giving
thanks,
you herpes.
Stock, for the news. Gotta go.
See you later. Gotta go to work.
Hey, everyone, I've got shingles.
I told everybody at the morning meeting today.
Oh, that's good. That's a
I
good
said
place
I
for
have
it.
free food for you, and I also have shingles. So.
And see you later.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just an ugly word. That's all. People are just like shingles. It sounds so nasty.
Well, now you can write a song about it.
I mean,
Write a
you
song about
described it and
shingles.
it sounded pretty nasty.
Yeah, but I mean, it's whatever. Everybody has the potential to get it. So if you've ever had chickenpox, you are one of 3 people that will get it later in life.
So
That
if I haven't
does
had
suck.
chicken pox, what will happen to me?
You want to get a vaccine.
Yeah,
I've had the chicken pox vaccine. I've just never had chicken
Oh,
pox.
well, then you should not have chicken pox ever.
I've just
Then
never had the
you
shingles
aren't.
vaccine.
Then you aren't in
Then you-
danger of this.
Fuck,
Yeah,
why are
so
you
you're
sitting
fine.
by me, man?
Well,
Yeah, what would
I
you-
passed
you
a
literally-
doozy.
You literally gotta like poke open my blister and like squeeze it into your mouth.
Oh.
Which is exactly what we were going to do.
Let's get off this topic and talk
but to be fair, it was for charity.
for,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
For charity. You can pop blisters and eat it, I guess.
Oh, that's...
You,
I-
dr- you drink them. You don't.
Actually, yeah,
What is-
when you think about it, you can throw your own charity benefit.
Yeah, we're trying to have a herpes awareness.
Yeah.
All right.
The awareness is that Brett has it.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to be aware of.
And that was my summer.
And stay away from
That
him.
literally just happened too. That was like the end of my summer. It's such fucking bullshit.
Well, yeah, and he
season.
also had his apartment destroyed.
What?
That's pretty
My
awesome.
shit got flooded.
Recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
He's
2
been living in
months
a
ago.
hotel all summer. It's ridiculous.
Nah, just for like 4 days.
What? I thought it was like a whole week.
No, man. They had to dry the place out, and then I came back in after all the big fucking fans that they were running for 3 days straight were gone.
Wow.
And
Now,
now-
he's had a summer.
Yeah, I fucking hate this season.
Herpes and a destroyed apartment.
I like it when people go away and it gets quiet outside.
And that's why you're called a soundtrack to vibe.
Yeah, and how was your guys' summer?
Yeah.
So far, it's been
Pretty awesome. I hope I don't fucking get shingles at the end of the summer. But
Luco,
It's not a good way to end
Luco's
it.
been not working. I've been working.
I've been
nonstop.
living the high
he's
life.
He's been doing jobs here and there, and then just kind of like laying in bed and staying
awesome.
up
But-
till 4 in the morning or 8:30 in the morning watching 24.
So by living the high life, you
like
mean
a
you've been sitting around
loser?
drinking high life.
yep.
Pretty much.
Hey, Luco, no joke. If you're looking for an easy job, I'm like I can. Well, needless to say, I can kind of hook you up.
Maybe
Just gotta
we
go
talk
with-
about this later.
Yeah,
Just
let's
Dave.
get
saying.
on with the metal experience.
I don't know where he was going with that. I could
Yeah,
hook
me
you up with an
neither.
easy job. You may just take a couple
Is
squirts
this
in the
drug
face.
dealing, Dave?
No,
Are you
From my
trying to make
blisters.
Luco a drug dealer?
no, but it does concern package handling. I'll leave it at that.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Package
Is it-
handling.
When did it become that kind of show?
Yeah.
Dave, what are you doing?
Herpes, package handling.
This is what happens when Dave takes a break for a week.
And I love how we've been in a fan room for a change, and now Dave is using our
Dave-
flyers that we use good money on to fan himself.
Dave usually has our fans.
He's
like a
working it out
fucking
over there.
Now
dick.
he's using our flyers as a fan.
He can't afford not to stop right now.
Looking good
We'll
over
fucking
there.
give you shingles, boy.
Yeah. There's nowhere to go in that booth.
But anyway, back to the metal at
We're
hand.
talking about Luco drinking High Life.
yeah, pretty much.
And
What
shingles
was-
juice.
This
you
is
guys-
brought to you by High Life.
You guys attend any shows this summer?
Did you? I mean, you've been,
Am I going to any shows?
apartmentless and shingled ridden. I don't know.
I've
if
been
you were-
working my ass off, man, dealing with bullshit popping up in my fucking life.
Yeah, man, we're both saving up money because we're doing the whole album thing. So it's been a lot of us working. I want to enjoy. We're both talking about him, September, and I being able to actually come back into society.
No, it's gonna
I
be
spent
so
all summer
nice.
planning my first ever Adept Gamer Podcast gaming tournament, which would be in September 20th at EXP Gaming Lounge.
And where's that at?
It's gonna be North Avenue. It's on North and Narragansett, basically. You should look it up on any internet thing. We have a meetup. It's Chicago Gamers Unite, was what you should search under the meetup. It's a 2v2 Halo tournament. That's my reintroduction to society after a summer of hiding my pale skin from the mean sun.
You're just going to put your pale.
And you're wearing a long sleeve right now.
I know. I feel
And he's
like
comfortable.
if I were wearing mascara, you'd think I was in a black metal band.
Oh,
The sun burns my eyes. Not dealing with it, man. I don't like the sun. That's why the summertime is. I'll go to the zoo, maybe a show or two, and that's about it. I didn't get to go to any shows this summer, though.
You,
no.
you don't like the sun, but you go to the zoo?
Yeah, well, animals.
Zoo is awesome.
Animals
man.
are awesome. They
Wait.
don't like to be indoors too much, you know.
Wait, Brookfield or Lincoln Park?
I'm a member of Brookfield, so yeah.
So, Lincoln Park.
You know, if panda bears and rhinoceroses could fit in my house, I wouldn't go to the zoo.
That's true.
Oh, I did
Well,
go to a
if,
show.
if you want to take care of a large mammal, I can give you my ex's number.
Oh. Is this the package handling thing again?
Yeah, it is.
You're really trying to pawn this off on us.
Bringing it back tonight, Dave. So what about the album that you've been recording? When did you start recording that?
It's almost been a year, which is ridiculous. But you know, some of us
We have things to do.
Well, you know, some of us had jobs, some of us were in and out of jobs, some of us got shingles. Things happen, and it slows everything down a little bit more. And one of us moved to L.A. in the middle of the recording. So you know, but the thing is that we kept working, and we're actually done with it now. So now it's just the big debate. We're gonna do the digital release soon, but next year it's do we release the vinyl release? That's the debate. Yeah. So your grandpas can listen to it.
Yeah, definitely a good idea.
Yeah.
Now, what about shows? How do you plan on playing shows?
That's the thing that we're at now is that we're basically, like I said, September's our reemergence. We're going to come back out and start trying to book shows. So we played Mutiny last time, but I think now we're going to try to start doing some suburban things.
Oh,
I'm
it's
sure you
been a
guys
while.
got ideas for venue stuff, so I could talk to you guys about that at the break.
Definitely got some ideas.
She's
about
got a
music.
fucking like 8-page fucking
do.
list of venues.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Dude.
Yeah, we want to hit the suburbs up hard because the kids out there, they rock hard and they really
And it's
seem
more
to
of
get the
all
metal.
ages shows, not the
Yeah.
21 and up stuff that you find in the city.
Exactly. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a bunch of guys sitting around drinking Stella Artois, talking about the Arcade Fire. They're just not our audience. You know what I'm saying?
You're the only other person into metal I know to mention Arcade Fire. Congratulations.
Let me tell you, I was very nervous because I thought by saying that, you guys would just kick me out. But
That's
Well,
it. Get out.
why would I say that?
I don't know. That's about the least metal thing I could have said.
You know what? We hung out with
Katy Perry
Elysian,
would've
and
been
all
worse.
they wanted to listen to when we hung out with them was pop music. They love listening to Lady Gaga in the car on the way. They won't listen to metal while they tour because they're like, oh, it's so like all sounds the same. But pop music.
They were like
Taylor
that's,
Swift.
That's all we
Katy
play all
Perry.
day.
It was
That's
awesome.
what we hear all day when we're watching all the other bands.
I
It's
loved
like
it.
so we're huge fans of.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty
weird.
ridiculous.
I liked them.
It was
They
very
were-
odd.
I mean, I'm not one to speak highly of pop music, but you know, Lady Gaga doesn't make me want to poke my eyes out. But you know, that's about the nicest thing
I
I
don't,
But
can
if
say.
you
I don't
did,
give
maybe
myself enough time with it.
accidentally.
Yeah. Outside of the fact that I probably do her hard, that's all I can really say.
She's not that good looking. I can't see it.
I kind of into girls
I-
that
Oh,
are
come on,
borderline.
if she
I
walked
can't
up
see
to
it
you.
because I can never see her face because she's always got so much bullshit all over her.
That's true.
I honestly don't have any idea what the fuck she looks like because I don't think I've ever seen her face.
Yeah.
I'll look for a picture. Also on the
No,
subject,
I want to keep it that way.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
probably-
want to know what she looks
You're
like.
probably better off.
and the means of becoming very unpopular. I don't think the chick from Paramore is hot.
No?
Haley
Uh,
Williams. I don't think
okay.
so either.
I've seen her one time and I don't even remember what she looks like.
I remember the day that happened. I was hanging out with my buddy, and like he got a phone call, and he went to unlock his phone. I was like, "It's already your fucking wallpaper." Like,
Paramore's like the
tit shot.
band that you listen to because your girlfriend listens to it. Like, I don't think dudes just listen to Paramore.
No,
for
I
reason.
have one friend who does. He's really into her.
Oh, is that what
That's
it
it.
is?
Yeah.
I knew somebody that listened to Paramore. It was weird. He was obsessed with 2 songs.
Really?
Yeah.
It always drives me nuts when people play the same 2 songs by a band all the time. Especially when that band sucks, like Paramore sucks.
I agree.
Oh,
I don't know how I feel
goodness.
about Paramore. Why
So-
are we talking about
No, I
Paramore?
think
you-
I
I
feel
think
like
you
we
do
just got
now.
tricked into
So-
talking about
so-
pop
you
music.
do know.
The new CD coming out. How many tracks are on it?
Okay, let's see. I believe it's 8. Yeah, it's
You
8.
believe? You're not sure?
Well, it's 8.
They've written so many songs and EPs.
I know it's 8.
Your catalog is retarded.
We have like a 40-song catalog, but you know you got to narrow it down. We've had 3 EPs, and this will be the first full length. And
You have 40 song catalog, yet you only have like maybe 6 on the internet.
I think I have like 3 on the internet. which-
Well, that's even worse.
That's gonna all change soon, though. See, that's what we're working.
But
towards.
those are ones that we picked out and worked on hard and
Yeah.
changed a lot of stuff
and
about them.
Greg Valentin.
yeah.
The guy who called in
guy.
last time I was on the show. Since then, we've become Facebook and Xbox Live friends. We've been communicating all summer. He's going to try to get our first decent YouTube video out there for us.
Nice.
Greg loves video games.
He does.
Yeah, so do I, and I hope to play him with him soon. We haven't made it line up yet, but we've been talking about it, and that's like the step before actually doing something, right? I guess that's like the procrastinator's credo. But when it comes down to it, though, hopefully he gets the video nice, like he did a couple of the others. Gave him a bunch of the studio photos to be like, hey, everybody, this band's actually recording stuff. You know, put songs on the internet is what everybody tells me. Well, that's what we're doing.
Nice.
Happy, everybody?
Booyah.
He would be the guy to go to. Last time you were here, Luco kept trying to remember what songs he had on his external hard drive from you from long time ago. He actually looked them up before we came here to see
And
what
I
it
don't
was.
remember what they were.
Was it
What the fuck, Luco?
Just Cause, This is Chemical Burn, Unstable,
Something Brutality.
Language Brutality.
Yeah, that was one of them. Something
Okay.
Obey. Was Obey in one
License
of
to
your...
Obey.
That was another one. And then what was the other
The
one?
Hurt You Call Your Own.
Yes. Boom! That was all 3 of the ones that Luco had on his external.
There you go.
Past tense. Why had? What
So
happened?
when were those songs?
No, they're
released?
still
They're
on
still
there.
there.
okay.
I don't have a working computer anymore.
Every
so.
time he fans himself off, I think he's calling me
Yeah.
into the room.
Yeah, that's
Me
what I'm
too.
thinking. Dave, come on,
You
man.
look like
Stop
you're trying to-
fucking fanning yourself off over there.
You
Just
look
sweat
like you're
through
trying
it.
to tell me a secret. It's driving me crazy.
Like, hey, look over
We're just
here.
trying to say,
Look
like,
at
hey,
this.
you got a caller.
Hey,
You have
look
to
at
call.
this.
By the way, speaking of callers, our phone line is 773-657-3341. You can call in. Number between 1 and 5, guys. Got a number? 1 and 5?
1.47.
Are we supposed to say it out loud or keep it to ourselves?
No.
Out loud.
A number between 1 and 5 for caller number. What caller number you want?
3.
3?
There you go.
Caller number 3.
What do they win?
Well, right now we still have Project...
Morgan's paycheck.
No. Right now we've got 2 Project Independent tickets up for grabs for September 22nd at the Double Door. You must be 21 and up to attend it. Thanks to Matt Wolf for giving us a bunch of those, as King and Legions of Rom will be playing that. So again, that's September 22nd at the Double Door. You can win 2 tickets to the Project Independent. And call 773-657-3341 and be caller number 3.
Boom.
Yeah. So when did those 3 songs that Luco has on his external come out?
Man, that was the last EP we did, and I want to say 2010.
That's not too long
that's just
ago.
kind of throwing it out there and guessing. Well, I was hoping this album would come out 2013. At least digitally, it will. We have 2 songs on SoundCloud that are there to be heard, but soon, like I said, the whole album will be out, and if you continue to listen to this, you'll hear all of them anyway.
Boom.
Well, let's hear the first track that you guys have recorded. It's new, so this is a debut for you guys.
Yeah, we're going to do Dating, STD, and Auschwitz.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
what it's called, Dating and STD in Auschwitz.
Dating, STDs, and Auschwitz.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
So I just hit play? How's this work?
All right. Are you ready, Dave?
Yeah, just hit play.
See how this turns out.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
That's right. The debut song from the new album, from Soundtrack to Violence. What is the new album called, actually, guys?
It's going to be called A Fictional Account of the Truth.
A Fictional Account of the Truth. And we are the Metal Experience. I'm Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, and we've been sitting here with Soundtrack to Violence, talking some new music. We just
And
played a
Shingles.
new song. And Shingles, in case you missed it.
Oh, yes.
We're still looking for caller number 3 to win 2 tickets to Project Independent at Double Door, September 22nd. If you're 21 and up, you are able to win that. 773-657-3341. Now,
Or if you just want to win it
or if
and
you just
burn
wanna
them or
win it,
something.
you know, we
You
throw
ever
another.
done that? Like won something, you're like, awesome! I can't wait to get home and break this.
Yeah, we throw in some more prizes too. So just hit us up and be a winner. You never know what you'll win from us.
Is it cash?
It's cash.
There is a cash-like prize with it if you're from Chicago, but you'll have to
In the
send me your
form of
in a form
Abraham
of,
Lincoln's.
Chicago Fun Bucks.
There you go. There you
It
go.
only works at Rahm Emanuel's house. But he'll give you piggyback rides like all weekend.
Would that not be like the ultimate prize for a giveaway? A piggyback ride from Rahm Emanuel?
Maybe.
I don't think he could carry me. I think I'd break his back.
Who cares? Like, that'd be,
Such a short
if
guy.
if the city of Chicago held a raffle and it's like $50 a ticket to win a piggyback ride from Rahm
You
Emanuel.
killed a man.
You feed him a
And you
carrot.
could raise money for our. We have a bad budget in this town. I think it's
Exactly.
time that the mayor just do some piggyback rides to raise some money.
Boom! There we go.
Just solving
Solving
political
world
problems.
affairs over here.
That's what we do. That's
Simple-
what we're all
simple
about.
solution.
A political petting zoo.
I heard that he's a big fan of the show, and I know he's listening. So, hey, buddy,
Number 1 fan is Mr. Robbie.
did you know the show Entourage is the agent of that's based on his brother?
No.
Yes, it was. Ari Emanuel is Jeremy Piven's character, and Entourage is based on Rahm Emanuel's actual brother.
Really?
No joke.
What?
No joke.
I love Piven and Entourage.
Well,
Is
then
he
you
as-
love Rahm Emanuel's brother, Ari Emanuel.
All
Is he
right,
as
we've
awesome
got caller
as-
number
Yeah.
1. Hello, caller number 1. You're on with the Metal Experience. Who is this?
This is Joanne. I'm only caller number 1.
I'm sorry, you're only caller number 1. This is Joanne.
Yes.
Hi, Joanne.
Don't
Hi,
hang up.
how
Don't-
Don't hang up.
Don't hang up just because
you
you're
are
not
on
caller
with the
3.
soundtrack to violence and the Metal Experience. You got any questions for the bands or any shout outs or anything? I mean, you're on online radio.
I'd like to shout out to CMA, to Greg, who's listening now.
Greg!
Woo woo!
Greg, woo! And I would really appreciate those tickets that you are giving away. Because I've heard this band, the Legion,
Legions of Realm?
Legion of Realm. I heard them, but I never seen them live.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm feeling nice today. It's been
Are
a
you
good day,
feeling
Joanne.
nice today?
I'm feeling nice. So how about this? How about if Dave can figure out without hanging up on you to transfer? Dave, do you know how to do that by now? Just nod your head at me. Tell me, do you know
I
how to
think
do
so.
Oh my God.
All right. Well,
Joanne-
this is how it works. If Dave can do it, you will get them. If he cannot, we're sorry.
No,
I'll
Joanne.
call.
If Dave cannot transfer the line, just message us on the Metal Experience Facebook page and give us your address, and we'll ship you out a couple tickets for you to go.
All right. Hopefully he could do it.
Well, if
Fingers
not, just send
crossed.
us your address on
He does have a
Facebook.
purple mohawk.
He has assistants.
He's working the phones hard.
Oh, look at him with his purple mohawk.
And we have victory! But we're still going to give another pair of tickets out. So if anybody else wants Project Independent
Look at how
tickets,
easy that was. Someone
At
just
the
goes,
Double Door, September
oh,
22nd."
I'm not caller number so-and-so, but I really want the tickets. Okay, you know what? You got it.
Well, yeah,
Woo!
politeness
There you go.
will get you a lot in life.
There you
But
go.
you know what? For somebody that's never
Remember
seen
that.
a band that they really want to see and we have that opportunity, I mean, Legions of Rom doesn't play that often because of their work schedules. Why the fuck not? So congratulations, Joanne. You're going to Project Independent. For anybody else that wants to go, we've got a couple
And when
more
you
tickets.
see us, buy me a cheeseburger. There we go.
That's
We'll
very
be there,
specific.
so come say
that's
hi.
fair.
What if it was a hamburger?
All right, I'll take it.
Okay.
Or some French
Ah,
fries
you'll
or
take it.
whatever.
There you go.
Any chicken wing? One chicken wing? I'll take that.
Chicken wing,
So we're
one
looking
wing.
we're
I
looking
have
for
one
another
chicken
winner.
wing left. You can have it. Yes.
If
I'll
we ever
take
stop
that.
talking about chicken wings, I'll
Sorry.
give out the phone number for somebody else to win.
I love them.
And does not involve a chicken wing prize. I don't have those. 773-657-3341.
some type
Shut
of
up,
chicken
Luco.
wing
Hello,
prize.
Soundtrack to Violence. What was that last song that we heard about?
It's called Chicken Wing Prize.
Alrighty then.
No, it was dating STDs in Auschwitz.
All right. So this
How
sounds
did you
like-
come up with that?
Yeah, the details for this is
All
need
of our
to know.
song titles have some story behind it. We played a show, and it was the only and probably the last time we'll ever play with comedians. And the comedians were not funny, and every one of them either made a joke about dating STDs or Auschwitz.
What?
No joke, one after the other. I'm like,
I don't think that's appropriate.
when are people going to realize that those three things aren't funny?
Yeah.
And that's how I realized that, yeah, that's what they name a song, Dating STD
Boom.
and Auschwitz, because, we're not funny, we're serious.
That was almost like when I watched Dane Cook for a while, and I thought he was funny, and then he started making jokes about suicide.
Did he?
And I was like, this isn't funny. This is just disturbing, because this is a serious topic that you were poking fun of, and it just was unappealing. And I
Yeah.
haven't watched him since and liked him.
I didn't know he did that at all. I mean, last I checked, he was ripping off Louis C.K. pretty bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last CD or DVD that he put out, it was all pointed at suicide. It was very weird.
Wait, okay. I was like, because you can.
I don't know. There was a part of it
He's
that
just
was
waiting
just
for
a good
someone to
chunk
help
of
him.
it. Where
Is
I
he
was
just trying to make his potential suicide
It's-
ironic?
I don't know.
I think it's a cry for help.
Yeah, that's what it
It's
sounds
possible.
like to me.
I mean, it's Dane Cook.
I think he's just terrible.
Yeah, that's I do too. Career suicide would be a good thing for him to make fun of. I think because that's something I want him to commit badly.
So he's kind of like Carlos Mencia, just gonna fade away.
I hope so. Did Carlos Mencia fade away?
When have you last time you heard anything from Carlos Mencia?
Oh, I'm sure his shows sell the fuck
It's been
out.
at least 10 years, but I mean, I'm not exactly like trying to keep track of Carlos Mencia. So,
No, no.
Actually, Carlos Mencia is my favorite comedian.
Are you serious or are you joking?
No.
Okay.
So you've got one more new song that hasn't been heard yet to the world.
Yeah,
Or
world.
hoping. So what is this song called?
this one's called Elements of Distance.
All right.
I guess I'm going to try to put it on the screen, see if there's a technical issue or not. This one, let's see if it works.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we're back with the Metal Experience. We just heard another new soundtrack for violence, soundtrack to violence song. What was that one called?
That one's Elements of Distance.
Elements of Distance. And what is that song actually about?
That's
more of your baby.
yeah, the actual what's about, or what the title's about, because they're two different things.
Well,
Oh, you
explain
conceptualize most of
both.
that song.
Yeah. All right. Well, the idea of it, lyrically, or what idea I told Brett to work on, was the idea of as society moves forward and we run out of food and water, we're eventually going to send people into space, and we're going to send probably our smartest, most elite people in space to colonize it.
Like the
And
movie Elysium.
exactly. Except in this case, I imagine what would probably be like is that even the smartest and most dignified and intelligent people, when denied basic human needs like water, food, or connection to other humans, would just eventually break down into a heightened form of cannibalism and just turn on each other, which is basically what it's about.
So it's about entropy.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, really, yeah. I mean,
They're taking those volunteers for the people to go to fucking Mars, or
Mars?
some shit.
Yeah.
And everybody's just like, oh, I totally want to go.
yeah, and then of course, something goes wrong and you have run out of food, and
You're stuck on Mars.
And the world's
Wait.
smartest people in the world will eventually turn
People
on
are
each other.
going to Mars?
Yeah, they're trying to sell tickets, and it's incredibly expensive.
Well, yeah.
SpaceX is trying to do all that stuff. That's one of those Elon Musk things. If you guys know who Elon Musk is, if you don't, look him up. It's amazing.
Actually, if you want a ticket on the Voyager space flight, you can get one. There's only one of these package things in existence. It's called the Wub edition of Saints Row 4. It costs $1 million US. Not only do you get a new, I think you get a new hybrid car with a year worth of insurance. You get a new Lambo with a year's worth of their club membership.
And you go into outer space?
You get a ticket to the Voyager. You also get a 7-day stay in Dubai, first class ticket back and forth.
What's going on? What is this?
I'll
it's
pull
a
up the
million
This is
picture.
a bunch of
$1
random shit. And a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
And a Big Mac.
It's all obscenely
And
extravagant.
maybe
too.
a koala bear.
Yeah. And
You
you
get to ride a panda.
Yeah. And you get to hunt elephants.
You get to make out with a king in a foreign country. I don't understand. It's
You
what.
get to be the prince of your own country.
Anyway, in your free time, if you want to look up who Elon Musk is, I'm guaranteeing you he's a person you should know. They'll be teaching about him 30 years from now in classrooms. He's one of the most important people of our time. Who is he? I crap you not. During the break, I'll show you who he is, and you guys will understand why I'm saying that.
Just tell me real
But
quick who
so
he is.
basically, no, I'll tell you at the break.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm not going to bore people with the lesson of Elon Musk. So anyway, the point is, his name is
Everyone's
Elon
Wikipediaing fucking
You should.
Elon.
Musk. How can you forget
Elon?
Musk?
ELAN?
E-L-O-N.
It'll spell correct you if
ELON.
you search in
Musk.
Google. That's how
That's true.
awesome
There
it
you
is.
go.
There it is. You pull it up.
Row. Holy crap.
4.
Super
It's the fourth one.
dangerous wad.
Super dangerous?
That's what it says. Super.
Only one
dangerous.
available, and here I'll read it off. So you get the Commander-in-Chief edition, Virgin Galactic spaceflight, full-size replica dubstep gun, plastic surgery, a
What's a
personal shopper.
dubstep gun?
It's from the game. 7 nights at the top royal suite at the Burj Al Arab Dubai place. First class flight to
Place.
Washington D.C. in Dubai. A week for 2 at the Jefferson Hotel in
This is
Washington,
all because
D.C.
of a video game called
Yes.
Saints Row.
Yes.
Well,
Guess
that's
so.
retarded.
Capsule wardrobe, spy training day, hostage rescue experience, Lamborghini.
How does this all
Colorado.
connect to getting you to space?
I don't know, but the spy training sounds awesome.
The Virgin Galactic space flight, of course. New Toyota Prius plus 1 year insurance. and-
Ooh, a Toyota Prius. Well, I could drive my Prius or I could drive my Lambo.
Yeah, which one is that going to be? That's tough. But the Lambo does not come with a free year of insurance for a reason.
If you're blowing $1 million
This
on a
insurance on
video
that is
game,
gonna be
chances
ridiculous.
are you're crashing those together and then laughing about it.
a year superior car membership. That's the elite club you can join when you own a Lambo. But it's it's a shit ton of money to join anyway. But for $1 million US, you can get the Wad edition.
that makes no
Why
sense.
aren't extremely rich people just jumping on this? And then wait, I thought you go into outer space.
Yeah, you do.
How long?
I don't know. However,
It doesn't say how long.
no, it's the Virgin Galactic space flight. You'd have to actually
Yeah,
look
it's
into
a
that.
fairly brief
So
trip.
basically, the song is about how crazy it is that we're getting almost frivolous with the fact that we're going to be in space. You know what I mean? Any day now, we're going to be just taking commercial ship flights to space, and this is proof of it. And this song's basically about how we take it so lightly. But I mean, if things get cut off up there, even the nicest, the nun, the doctor, the scientist, will have to resort to just straight up cannibalism and turning on each other to live. It's true, man. This is human nature. You know, what would you do? Right? You're gonna have to
You're all
live. We
cannibals
do it when
waiting
an
to happen.
airplane crashes, and we're like, you know what I mean? How long are you really? How bad are you stranded, like in the middle of the Ozarks?
I'd eat someone within the first day.
Yeah. Right? Now imagine space. Who's gonna? How long's it gonna
Within
take
the
them to
first
get there?
30 minutes.
Yeah, because you know you're not getting rescued. Like,
We have
anytime soon
food. I
at
don't
all.
care.
You're already
You
on
guys are
somebody's
scary.
back. gnawing at
Space,
their
no
head.
one can save you now.
It's true.
So, to keep myself from being scared. Hi, Dave.
It's my bad. All right, so are you poking fun at the Brazilian soccer teams out there?
No.
Is this
Okay.
part of your section?
I would never.
Is this part of your segment?
Not right now.
Oh.
Not
Well-
right now.
Oh.
No, I mean they're still going on about cannibalism. And
Oh
I mean,
well,
you
not
wanna
really.
talk, man.
No, musically,
Back to
but
Scary
musically it's
Morgan.
different. We're just saying, you know, and then musically it's my attempt at being the closest to Peter Gabriel era Genesis I can allow myself to be, and still be called metal. That was the goal of some of that song.
I love Genesis, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of them in general, and the older stuff, the older the better with Genesis for me, and I respect them, the writing a lot, and I borrow from it on occasion, but try to make it as metal as I can.
I agree. Genesis is awesome. Sonic is one of my favorite characters.
You're a
Buzzing.
fucking funny guy.
I'm more of a Toe Jam and Earl kind of guy myself.
Nice.
Toe Jam and Earl.
I
I,
just
used to
got
have a
that
Toe
one,
Jam and
Dave.
Earl action figure.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
I still have it somewhere.
Okay, can we
Maybe.
do that quick plug before we go to his segment? If we, I don't
Absolutely.
know what
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
DevGamer.com. I have a podcast, a gaming podcast. We keep talking about gaming. I love it. Metal and gaming are two of my favorite things that aren't people, and but people can be in both. And I'm
Boom.
saying go to check out our podcast. We did a Dep Gamer podcast. It's just go to DepGamer.com and go to basically the blogs, and you find us under that. The Dep Gamer podcast. And we're going to be going with a new season starting September 30th. So check it out.
Nice. Definitely send us the link on the Metal Experience Facebook page too, so we can help promote that for you. And Dave, what do you have to say for not being here last week?
I had to replace my starter.
Alrighty, that's what she said.
Could I speak to the drug dealer of the house, please?
Let's hear it from the soundboard.
Okay.
Even more embarrassing, I installed it wrong.
That's what she said.
You dummy.
What? It came with a little like connector, and I actually had it flipped the other way, so it actually was grounding out. It wasn't starting.
So then you just spun it the other way and...
Actually, yeah, I had another friend come look at it, and he's like, "Oh, you installed it wrong," and I felt like such an idiot.
Well, it's funny
Well, you
you're
do
not
have a
even
purple
blonde
mohawk.
and you're having blonde moments.
Hey,
You're
I
having
didn't
purple.
know.
You're
Did
having
you have to
purple
dye
moments.
that blonde first to get the purple?
Good. Do you not install a starter, Morgan?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Exactly.
That's why, if I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, I wouldn't try to do it in the first place.
Snap.
Well, my buddy actually does it professionally. He takes apart airplanes for a living.
Well, that's
What?
not a car.
No
but
joke.
They pay people to take apart airplanes?
Yes. Yeah.
Does he put them back together, or is that
Actually,
somebody else's job?
my
No, he's
aunt
ripping
actually
it
works
apart.
for Boeing.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
So they have to hire a separate guy to put them together after some of the dude they hire takes it apart?
Taking
gotta
them
take that
apart
back.
is
It's just a
probably
giant puzzle.
It's
easy. You're just like, all right, unscrew that, unscrew that.
There's
unscrew
plenty of
that.
good shit in there, man. Don't leave that over there.
No, he actually gave me a case of survival water, just in case.
Is that different than normal water? Or?
Yeah, because it's pre-packaged. Like it's like almost like it's
Like a
hermetically
bottle
sealed.
of water.
Yeah, but it's hermetically sealed. So
Hermetically
nothing,
sealed.
Nothing in, nothing out. Essentially,
Wow.
it's emergency water.
So like a can of water.
So you're drinking dust?
No,
Well,
So why did he give you that water?
because he found like 3 cases of it in the plane he was taking apart.
So I'm sitting there going, like, he's taking apart planes.
You
You're
know
putting
what
a
you
starter
should
in your
do?
car and getting this water.
You should take that. You should take that to Rick Harrison's Gold and Silver Pawn Shop in Las Vegas.
and he'd probably be
Try to
like,
sell-
every plane has this. You're an idiot. I'll give you 50 cents for it. And you'll be like, all right.
But the fact that it's now at the public, he might give you a good deal if they're in, like, whatever.
Moving
Come on,
on,
Dave.
Dave. What do you
Next
got
time,
for
ask him
us?
for something better. Ask him for the actual black box. You can take that in your car, and if you ever die in a car accident, we'll know exactly why.
Oh.
Right. Anyway, the Offspring announced a Russian tour for some weird fucking reason.
The who?
The Offspring.
Oh.
Oh,
Silence.
Yeah.
In Russia, what are they?
That's
got a
a-
death wish?
that's neat.
Aren't we like?
Moscow, Moscow.
Aren't we borderline nuclear?
Yeah, between
fucking-
Pussy Riot and that Snowden guy, Russia sounds like trouble to me.
Pussy Riot actually is free now.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
Isn't that amazing? It
The
took
fact
like
that
2 years.
They were jailed to begin with would kind of be like, all right,
Well,
fuck
'cause
that.
Pussy's
Not
an
going there.
asshole.
They should go to jail for having a shitty band name, though.
That's an awesome band name.
Oh, it's okay. Never mind.
All right.
Me and Putin do not agree.
There's a contest to win a signed CD and vinyl from Rise Against new album.
Morgan's eyes just lit
What?
the fuck up.
Here, I'll show you on the screen. If you want to win, you go to dyingscene.com. It's under the punk section, or just look for Rise Against, and you have to just enter your name and email address, and you want to get stuff from Dying Scene, the news and all that, and you can be entered to win the contest. And
Doing it.
here's what the page
In
looks
my
like.
mind.
Well, there you go.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, Parkway Drive released book titled 10 Years
What?
of Parkway Drive.
A book?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 10 Years of Parkway Drive.
I love reading.
It's probably just going to be like a coffee table book, so...
I
It's
don't
like
care.
music for your eyes.
I love reading.
I can't wait.
Remember that one song?
I'm gonna buy the Killswitch Engage book when I see them. I love books. I love books with pictures.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, then do you really read or just look at the pictures?
No, I read chapter
That's
books.
like saying I like,
I'm like a big
Playboy
kid.
for the articles.
Music
Continue.
video has come out. Bring Me the Horizon. Can You Feel My Heart?
What?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're funny, Morgan.
The Devil Wears Prada streamed a new
What?
song, Home for Grave. Okay.
Oh my God. We're going to Prod at the Rave November 10th. Super excited.
Yeah, that guitar player, I met him once. He's like the nicest
Right?
dude
They're
I've
all
ever met.
awesome.
Like, I was sitting there like talking to him for like 5 minutes. I'm like, why is he talking to me for 5 minutes? He should have left like a minute and a half into this crap. I wasn't even saying anything interesting. He just kept hanging out out of kindness.
Cool.
Kind of like you guys are doing, you know? Anyway.
I'm not hanging out just out of kindness. This is my
it's
job.
just obligation. It's so much better.
All right.
Oh man.
Greg Hetson of Bad Religion and the Circle Jerks apparently filed for a divorce and a restraining order.
What?
Wait.
What happened to this?
Say that one more time.
Greg Hetson of Bad Religion and the Circle Jerks had filed for divorce and a restraining order.
He filed for a
Against-
restraining order?
Yes.
Who?
His wife, I guess?
Yes.
God.
He has allegedly
He's the
been.
vocalist for Rise Against. Or Bad Religion, sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, no, Greg Hetson's the. No. Anyway, has allegedly been attacked on multiple occasions by his, quote, unstable and violent wife.
Oh, Jesus.
Bitches be crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually what he said to the judge.
The Chariot have announced farewell tour dates.
Yeah, I saw that. That's sad. That's a good band.
They're coming to the Bottom Lounge
When?
October 26th.
Well, maybe
Well,
you'll see
too
the metal
bad. No,
experience
we're
there.
at Attila. And by the way, they're playing with I Wrestled a Bear Once now. So it's Attila, I Wrestled a Bear Once, Upon a Burning Body, The Plot and You, and As for a King. And we'll be seeing them at
As for a
Mojo's.
King?
As for a King. So we are seeing Attila.
That's impressive. She is not reading that off a piece of paper for those who
She
Because
knows that.
Who
I'm
aren't in the
buying
same
those
room with
tickets
her.
tomorrow when
'Cause she's-
my check
she
goes
gets
through.
so excited. You know, every
I've been dying
every
to see
week,
Attila.
I'm like, what are we doing this week? And she lists off like 40 different events we're going to. I'm
She's like Rain Man, but with
how do you
bands.
Yeah,
How do I memorize it? Because I see it every fucking day.
But-
and my memory, I've got
but
like
even more
photographic memory.
mentally retarded.
What?
Huh?
Well,
Oh, sorry. What?
if she was like Rain Man, then she'd be a giant anti-Semite. And I don't think Morgan's an anti-Semite.
I don't know what that means.
What? He was?
That went over
Justin
my
Hoffman
head.
or the character?
The guy who you know,
Let's get off of this and making fun of me. I really just
It's
want to
not-
see Attila.
Anyway, it's not a crack at you. No, the idea for Rain Man comes from that, like, I'm not going to say idiot savant because I don't think that's the right term, but the guy who's based off Rain Man was a giant, he was a huge mathematician, but sometimes he would black out and like go into these like anti-Semitic rants. Apparently so bad.
What happened? I blacked out. Well, you beat up this Jewish guy.
No joke. As some comedian actually said, like, quote, anti-Semitic rants that were so bad he'd make Mel Gibson go, holy fuck.
Really? And Mel Gibson never swears. That's the point of that statement, right?
Maybe Lindsay
No.
Lohan should start using that as an excuse for her actions.
Right.
But she
does
just
black out all the time.
out.
That's actually
Yeah,
realistic.
but maybe she
From
should just
drugs.
try to claim that. Then it'd be
But-
kind of smart for her. But she
No,
wouldn't be
that
doing
doesn't.
it. Never mind. Continue.
I blacked out, and I started drinking all this alcohol and doing all these lines of cocaine.
After I blacked out.
Yeah.
I blacked out before.
I blacked. I don't know. And I woke up with the worst headache and cotton mouth of my life, and in jail. Where am I?
Anyway, the Angry Samoans are going on a U.S. tour with Downtown Brown.
I don't want to see him. They're angry.
Downtown Brown.
Yeah, apparently they haven't released a new material since 1999. The 90s suck, and so do you.
Well,
Yeah.
all right then.
And last but not least, Leftover Crack documentary "Passion of the Crust" is to release.
Get
soon.
out of here. That is the title.
Yeah, there's a trailer for it too. It's like a 5-minute long trailer
Let's-
for this
let's-
documentary.
Oh, 5-minute trailer.
Well, I could skip through it if you want.
Nope.
That's so absurd.
That is
It
too
can't be
long.
as good as that Guar one that
Well,
you
the
showed us
beer?
a couple
Did
weeks
you
ago
offer
with
it for
beer.
us to hear a 5-minute trailer? Was that what that was?
No, I said she asked how long it was. And I said 5 minutes. But if you want to see the Guar beer commercial,
Dave, you
We've
played
done that like 8 weeks in a row.
it's been like
Dave, you're obsessed with that.
Yeah.
because it's fucking awesome.
You're straight edge.
It is.
You don't
He plays it
drink
before
beer.
he goes to bed. He plays it when he wakes up. while he's brushing
It's
his teeth.
awesome enough that like they started out as like a no-name punk band called Death Piggy, and it grew into this giant stage show known as Guar.
Yeah, they make like a barbecue sauce, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
barbecue
barbecue
sauce.
sauce.
Barbecue, of course.
And beer.
Yep, and they do beer. You want to
There's
see the
no
commercial?
funny pun you can do with that, right? No wordplay with guar and beer.
Barbecue brew.
Oh, okay. That's not nearly as creative as barbecue sauce, but yeah, they're trying at least.
You want to see the commercial?
Oh my God.
I don't know. Do we? I mean, this is like a majority
It's
rules
good,
thing, or
we've done it, Dave. I mean, every single week. It's like, why aren't we endorsed by Guar?
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce already. I mean, you play
I
it
don't
every
know.
fucking week.
Dave, send an email to their man. Just be like, okay, so we've got this huge thing for you on our show. Just endorse us already. See what happens.
yeah, guar can't fit in this room. Their foam costumes
Yeah.
don't even fit in this room.
Maybe. Oh, they wouldn't be able to get through the door.
Nope.
maybe if you
Odorous
get,
as fucking schlong wouldn't be able to get through the door.
I would say maybe if you get Dave out of character, but I doubt. I don't even know when he's out of character. I've only seen like 3 interviews where
Dave
he's not
Rocky?
wearing. Yeah,
I
where
don't
he's
think
not
I've ever
wearing the
seen him
makeup.
outside of the uniforms.
It's
Dave Rocky experience.
yeah,
I don't know
it's,
what
Dave
that
Rocky
is.
experience is pretty badass.
What is that?
it's his like
It's
side project.
Odorous's side project
I
where
got
he
no
doesn't
idea.
wear the
The foam
stuff.
and the weird thong underwear thing.
And the cuttlefish.
Yeah, I saw Gore once, and I tell you what, I thought that fake semen and blood would be impressive. I was disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, once you spray it on people for
didn't
like
get
the
enough on
4th
you?
hour,
Just didn't soak you enough.
it just didn't. I thought it'd be turned on. I was very disappointed.
Walked out dry.
Yeah, I did, and that's not what I came to Gore for.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't try to get volunteer to get fed to the maggot or anything.
You know what? I thought about it. I did. The thing
Jerry's-
is, I didn't want to be near dudes and thongs, really. Like,
Jerry Springer did it.
well, you know, that's how I live my life. If Jerry Springer did it,
Jerry
I'm next in
Springer
line.
gets paid to do it. There's a difference.
No, he didn't. He was actually just invited to the show.
But he's Jerry Springer and he's
yeah.
got fuck tons of money for
Yeah.
Dude,
not
that
like
dude was the
trash
mayor
people
of Cincinnati, Ohio, and he went into the maggot thing with Guar. It's weird. Where is his low? Has he found it yet?
No, but I mean,
When does it
still
end with this
looking.
guy?
he still does his show. I mean, it's just resorted to strippers like taking off their clothes
We
now.
actually
it.
just
It
saw a
literally
roast on
is.
Comedy Central from past recordings where Jerry Springer did. What was it?
This is none of what
He
she's
was
saying
on
is
a
true.
roast in Comedy Central.
A while ago, yeah, I don't remember seeing that one though. I've seen the Bob Saget one.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Okay. Anyway, Luco's making me feel like I'm dumb. Hey, Dave,
That's not hard.
Oh, that's not nice.
how much more you got left of this?
That was it.
All right, let's hear more Soundtrack to Violence. What do we have on that computer?
Track 1, track 2, track 3.
Awesome. I'll tell you the names afterwards.
All
Well,
right,
why don't you go ahead
Let's
and play
do a
track
two-for.
1 and a what?
a twofer.
That's not what
play
you said.
2 songs?
Why don't we
Yeah.
do track 1 and track 2, and
I'll
then
tell you the names after.
Do track
Boom,
1
there you
and
go.
6.
Yeah, the best things in life come to those who wait.
1 and 2 or 1 and 6?
that girl was running. Did you see
Yeah,
her
that
running
was
with her
One and
arms
two.
around
Yeah,
her
what
waist?
was that about?
Here
That
we go.
was
Soundtrack
awesome.
to Violence.
That's how kids run in
Boom.
grade school.
Yeah, I want to fucking go high five.
I
that
just
shit.
talk in the microphone and Dave ignores me.
No, I couldn't hear you over them. 1 and 2 or
I
1
said
and 6?
1 and 2. Let's
Okay,
do
then.
this. Boom.
Sorry about
Soundtrack
that.
to Violence.
And it's not playing.
Yeah.
Guys brought an excellent CD.
Yes. Is it not on your phone?
Wait,
Oh.
did it go?
I mean,
I
I
heard
heard
it.
a little bit blip. So we're still looking for caller number 3.
Wait,
We
it's-
have
there
there
two.
you go.
773-657-3341. When we come back, check out this song.
Yeah, it's the intro.
Fire!
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
That's right, we're back. We just heard 2 of the songs from a soundtrack to Violence.
Our forthcoming album that's been forthcoming.
Woo woo!
Forthcoming.
We are the Metal Experience. We've been sitting here for the past hour and 15 minutes sitting with these 2 nice
Two
gentlemen.
fine gentlemen over here.
Shingles.
We're still looking for 2 more callers. Caller number 3 is going to win 2 tickets to Project Independent at the Double Door, September 22nd. You must
The
be
Deuce
21.
Door.
And we'll throw in a couple of things that we've collected over,
you're lucky.
the past few months. There's some awesome things that we have.
Over the past
Loose change.
Yeah, a few
28
months.
years
So
of my life.
773-657-3341. That's the number to call to win. 773-657-3341. We need 2 more callers to get to caller number 3. And those last 2 songs that we heard, what were those called and what were they about?
The first one was Guns, Germs, and Steel, which is a reference to a wonderful book and or documentary that you can easily see. It's on Netflix, folks, so check it out. You can Insta-stream it. It's about...
Did you say InstaStream?
Yeah, Insta-stream. That's what they call that.
I like that.
Yeah, well, anyway, they, it's about how certain cultures had certain advantages by having access to guns and steel, and other ones had disadvantages by being exposed to germs. It's literally about, like, what would be the anthropology? It's like an anthropology thing.
There we go.
Yeah, and the other one is Kind Word in a Gun. I explained it before. It's one of my favorite quotes. Was Al Capone said, "You get more with a kind word and a gun than you do with just a kind word."
Nice.
So
Good quote.
I thought that. We
Al
like it's
Capone's
a
a
Chicago
badass.
thing. So in case you guys were curious about that, I'm not like a gangster guy, but I feel like that's one of the few.
Are you a gangster guy by chance?
I'm not a gangster guy.
Did you not tell with his hair? He's
No.
straight up gangster.
Nope. I'm not into gangsters at all. Like I don't like watching mob movies or anything like that. I'm just that particular thing really just was something I played. I saw in a video game, and I thought it was a pretty cool quote. So it became an inspiration in a way for me.
And what were some of the influences that you guys had writing your newest album?
I think the one that was really pushing me the hardest. I mean, I'm a big Melvins fan. Melvins was a big one for me. It always has been. But this is my first time having the courage to maybe not play super fast. That was the big thing in our previous EPs and our early existence. We were about showing everybody how fast.
All go
we could
no
play.
slow.
Yeah, I mean, I was a very fast guitar player, and I had something to prove, and I was trying to play as faster than everybody else that night. Every show we played, I want to be the fastest guitar player.
That just sounds
You know?
exhausting.
It was fun, when you first started up, it gained you with some respect, but it sounded silly to me after about 2-3 years of being in this thing. Everyone kind of knew we were fast. We were averaging like 205 beats per minute, which is way too high. And
Sick son of a bitch.
we played like a metal festival in the burbs, and like the crowd kind of looked at us like how dogs look at you when you're jacking off. Like their head just go to the side and
They say, I know it's happening, but I don't know why.
yeah,
it's
like why
happening."
does one do that? Is basically what it was, and I actually
He doesn't seem to care that I'm watching.
Yeah, it's like it was basically like at a certain point you're almost like jerking off. You know what I mean? It was like that same thing. Just like this is at this point,
You
am I
should-
doing
you
this
should
for the
have
sake
stopped.
of art, or am I just being a little out of control and obnoxious? Right. So I said, I'm gonna go back to my roots and start listening to older, slower stuff like the Melvins and Down and Corrosion of Conformity, stuff that really moved me when I first started playing guitar. And I realized that it's not important to always be as fast as possible, and that's what really inspired the way I took this direction. And then a lot of Dillinger Escape Plan got me screwing with the time signatures for fun.
Dillinger.
There you go.
And I use an 8-string, so I have to give credit to Meshuggah for that.
Boom.
There we go.
And I hear New Millennium Side Night Crest every time you do the Metal Experience. I'm always like, oh yeah. I have to withdraw and not headbang myself because I'll hit the microphone. But I really want to. That's my favorite song, probably.
Just want to fucking start moshing? in here?
Yeah, straight up, man. I've almost elbowed you guys so many times. You have no idea.
I'm glad I'm over here.
Oh, and on that info, I actually got it. It was actually the Melvins Light that completed that record-breaking tour.
The Melvins what?
Light.
What the hell does that mean?
The Melvins Light are Buzz Dale and Trevor Dunn.
What?
Oh, Trevor from Tomahawk and Mr. Bungle fame.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like both.
Yeah, that's awesome. So the guys from Big Business aren't in this particular tour, which is the opposite of what I told Morgan. So I'm sorry to have
It's
misled
okay.
you.
How dare you?
It's okay.
Yeah, that was the world tour that they did, the country tour thing
Oh,
they did
okay.
with that had Big Business, I guess. So yeah, Trevor Dunn's cool. He's one of my favorite bass players. Kevin Rutmanis, who was from the Cows, also played with the Melvins briefly. that dude, if you went for the heroin addiction, that dude was one of the coolest bass players to see live. He really was. I mean, like, that guy was awesome. He would wear, like, a dress and would do this really weird, like, rocking motion when he played that he kept up the entire time. And, I mean, it was, like, 40 minutes of him doing this bizarre pivoting thing constantly. Kind of like how metal bands in Europe would do the helicopter headbang for the entire set. Like, Amon Amarth does that mostly, I think. And usually the Viking metal bands
and
would do
Death
that.
Clock.
And Death Clock.
Well, they are a cartoon.
It's a little easier for the cartoons. They tend to like, get injured less.
Yeah, that's not true. Being Death Clock, everything happens to them.
That's a good point. Or the people around them.
Yeah.
Also, that's a fantastic show. One of the songs you played earlier, which it's Elements of Distance, actually was basically my Genesis mixed with Death Clock thing. That's what that really was. Because I love Brendan Small. I know that show's funny, but those albums are fucking amazing.
Oh,
They are so good.
They're actually really good.
They're phenomenal.
And the drumming on that is unbelievable, especially the first two with Gene from Strapping Young Lad.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them
tearing it
live?
up. Who, Strapping or Death Clock?
Well, both.
Neither. I want to. You guys I envy you, two of you. You guys get to see so much live music.
Yeah, we've been to a lot. That's because I keep pushing Luco. I buy all the tickets he just comes with.
That's a pretty good deal, though.
I mean, when Death Clock came to town, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go fucking see Death Clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And if
something I always
Strapping
wanted
Young
to see.
Lad ever does a reunion, which
But we've
Devin
seen Devin
says they
Townsend
won't,
twice.
but if they ever do, I'm there.
Yeah, Devin's cool because Devin Townsend's one of those guys who is an immense talent. He started off as like a singer for Steve Vai. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he went from being that really high pitched vocalist dude to being able to do that and scream and play really fast guitar, and just became one of the cooler, down to earth dudes in metal. He's Canadian.
Yeah.
which
That
is
guy's a
interesting.
fucking nut.
Yeah,
If you ever watch any of the videos or interviews with him, that guy is a nut. I love him.
yeah, he's amazing.
Awesome.
I shook his hand and I looked into his eyes and I told him I loved him. And then I was gonna walk away, but he held onto my hand and he looked back into my eyes and he said, "Thank you."
That's
I
awesome.
was like, "Yes."
Super creepy. 773-657-3341 for
True
anybody
story.
else that wants Project Independent tickets. September 22nd at Double Door. Must be 21 to redeem and get a free other Metal Experience stuff to come with that package that we'll send out to you. What was the last album that you guys actually picked up or bought? The last album.
I think I bought two at the same time, so that's kind of a tough one. But I mean, Dillinger Escape Plan's newest album.
Hell yes.
What was it? The Killer? I think that's the name of
Yes,
it. Yeah, One of Us is the Killer. That album, beginning to end, is pretty fantastic.
Did you read the interview that it's about his bandmate and their relationship? Like that whole album is I don't know names. I'm so bad with names because I meet so many people. I'm just like I want to listen to it for the music. I don't want to distinguish them as individuals. Like I like the band, but I don't know. I can't.
I don't
Guitar
want to
player's
distinguish
Ben
them as
Weinstein.
individuals.
I think it's
And
Ben.
then
It's
the
him
guitar-
and Ben's
yeah.
relationship that
And
they've.
Greg
Greg Papa
Pucciano.
Maybe
Luciano or something like that?
Yeah,
I don't know,
Pucciano.
but their relationship that they've been like for 8 years friends, but it's been like different and difficult where they've gone through being really close to really distant to dealing with like depression and drug addiction and everything, and it's crazy. The interview that they did in Revolver is very interesting about the new album.
Yeah.
You should definitely check it out.
I will, because I saw them. They played was the Hammer. What was that called? The Metal Hammer Awards. Or
Yeah.
whatever?
The Golden God
Golden
Awards.
God Award.
That's
Did
pretty
you guys
cool.
see
Woo!
that? Yeah, they
Yeah.
were fantastic. They played two songs. They played Prancer, which is the first song on the
Yeah.
album, and How I Lost My
We
Bet,
saw
which
him
we played
play
in the beginning.
Reggie's. Holy shit.
That was hands down the greatest show I've
One
ever
of the
seen.
craziest shows,
ever.
like non-theatrical, that you could have ever gone to. Somehow he made it up onto the speaker, and then he jumped down in the crowd. I'm like, how the hell did you even get up there? Like, you're hanging from the rafters now. You are a monkey.
Yeah, those guys are amazing. Brett, what did you buy? What was the thing you actually legitimately bought, like a musical item?
Probably about a year ago.
What'd you buy?
Pig Destroyer.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's cool.
and Prowler in the Yard.
Is
Oh,
there
yeah,
any
0%.
album coming out right now that you are looking forward to actually picking up that you might consider actually buying?
No.
Okay.
Oh, for me,
Good answer. Brett.
I feel like there's always something around the corner. I bought but didn't listen to the newest Alice in Chains that came out a few months ago. The Devil Put Dinosaurs There, is that what it's called?
I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Nobody even knows that album's out. That sucks because the last one they came out with the new singer and all that, people didn't listen to that one either. You should. I
You know what?
It's a really good album, man.
I saw them right when they got the new singer live. They opened up for Velvet Revolver.
Oh wow, two very different types of bands.
Right. And I mean, there's only one Velvet Revolver song I like.
Slither.
No, Smoking Train Blues. What is it called? Something Train Blues. Whatever it is. Whatever. That's the only song I like by Velvet Revolver. But the Alice in Chains, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like they still are trying to sound like Lane Stanley.
Yeah,
that's
they're,
I know.
Well, they're definitely doing that.
Right.
They hired a guy who could get away with sounding like him.
I feel
Lane
like
Staley
if
is
you're,
one of those singers that.
Yeah, I think that they would have done better if they would have found a new sound to continue with. Just like if for some reason Nirvana ever wanted to get back together, you'd never want to replace Kurt Cobain, especially being in a 3-piece. You can't replace that. So why would you replace Lane Staley?
It's a tough shot. It's a tough shot to even try for it. I respect what they tried to do, and I do really believe, like I said, once again, I haven't even heard this album, and I've owned it for 3 months, but the one before it, which came out 3 years ago, 4 years ago, is actually exceptionally good. It's. I mean, I don't think I could convince anyone to listen to it, but if I do, if somehow I have any ability to convince people of anything, which I normally can't, but if in this case somehow I achieve this, that's a great thing, because they're a great band, and they're not throwing in the towel on this. This is a quality band that's still coming out with good music.
Right. They just sound like their old singer.
I bought the last thing I bought before that was 13 Songs, which is the 13 songs. Yeah, it's the reissue of Fugazi's first album or second album.
With 13 songs?
Yeah, the vinyl reissue, which if you buy that now comes with a free download of the entire album on MP3.
That I didn't know. I actually have I had the first half of that album, and I got it at Hot Topic for way less than their advertising.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Because I told the clerk, Ian says I'm not supposed to pay more than $7 for this record. He wanted to slap me because it was originally $14.
Yeah, well.
So did you pay $7?
Yes, I did.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Ian would be proud.
Well, yeah, Discord, they put out these records, and it says, post-paid by Discord, this record is $7. Or this record is $10.
And then they just jack it up?
Hot Topic tries.
But that's what's so nice about the Discord records thing is they tell you don't pay more than this amount of money for this record. On the record, so they can't really do anything about it, even at the record store. Although Ian would have been proud of you, he would have been immediately mad because you're wearing a band t-shirt.
I guess.
Yeah, but, we can't all have that morality.
But he's cool. I mean, I love his work with the Evans.
Yeah. I mean, were you a Minor Threat guy? I mean, you're a punk dude. Are you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's probably my favorite punk band of all time. So.
Minor Threat?
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to his early stuff with the Teen Idols?
Yeah.
Where he played bass
Yeah.
terribly?
Yeah, terribly. He's a much better vocalist than anything else.
Very true.
So. Well, that's
It's so weird now looking at the window at Dave and then watching the conversation across from.
Am I the only one that talks to this guy? Is that what just happened? I mean,
We usually just curse him out.
Most of the punk stuff, we just leave to Dave.
Dave's our punk guy.
Because I know this is the metal experience. I don't know if I'm breaking rules. Plus, I don't know if I'm supposed to really acknowledge him. Is that
No. He's our sound guy.
It's a fourth wall
You
thing.
can talk to him. And then the punk music,
Don't talk to Dave.
We had a couple. We've had one punk band on here before. They were from Joliet.
That's when Dave does all the interviewing.
No.
No, I wasn't here for that.
I did it.
Oh.
This was back when we first started that I did it alone. But actually, the Hard-Ons are supposed to come on in
Nice.
December. That's I've been trying to reach out more to punk bands because I know that metal and punk are intertwined depending on
Who you ask.
who you ask. But I mean,
Definitely who
Yeah, I
you
mean,
ask.
think about a band like Minor Threat was screaming in their songs
Yeah.
instead of singing when all the metal bands were singing.
Yep.
So I mean, that's the kind of thing. Without those punk bands that did that, all the metal bands would still be singing
Right.
Dio in every single song.
Yeah, and that and Slayer covered Guilty of Being White.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
so
that helps
there's
out.
a lot of like Misfits. I mean, Metallica was influenced a lot by, and I just feel like they go hand in hand, and I'd like to bring more punk bands on here, but they don't respond as well as metal bands to all my
They're way
emails.
too punk to do that.
Well,
yeah, they're just like,
way too
oh,
pumped
well,
to use
fuck
the
this.
internet.
Well,
Online
and-
The
radio
internet
bullshit.
bullocks. Then they spit and go.
with a show called The Metal Experience, they're thinking well, I guess we're not going to have as much as a reach to, It's just a name I
Whatever.
think that throws them
I mean,
off.
we
I mean,
tried.
no offense to them, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no. That's why I was very happy that the Hard-Ons agreed to come on. So hopefully after the Hard-Ons come on, we'll get.
Watch they come in here and just trash
Hopefully
the
after
place.
that, we'll get Bill, you're a dick,
rock.
and everybody else that like pervert preachers and everything. Maybe we can all get them on here. So
I mean, yeah, I think because punk bands are, I'm one of those things. I started off as a punk guy. Metal, actually, that's not true. I grew up listening to metal in the 80s, where metal was so dominant, and then the 90s, early 90s, kind of faded away outside of the big three, and then punk kind of became big in the mid 90s. And there was actually a lot of good mainstream and underground punk that was happening, and it was kind of acceptable for like about 2 years for the metalheads and the punk kids to kind of talk at once, and you'll actually talk together about music. And then hardcore kind of came around in the mid-late 90s that got this beautiful mix of both punk and metal, and we still kind of have bands like that today. Hatebreed's a perfect example of a band that like metalheads adopt, and so do punk, punkers or what have you. We'll listen
Punkers.
to Bury Your Dead, they'll listen to Hatebreed, and they'll acknowledge that these bands are like a little bit of both,
Cancer Bats.
That's
Very true, yeah.
Bring Me the Horizon's kind of one of those
Bring Me
groups.
the Horizon can do some. Yeah, their vocalist is kind of more of a punk vocalist than he is a metalcore vocalist, but.
Which is what I like about that. I kind of feel like the future of metal or hard music in general is to not divide itself. Metal is destroying itself with subgenre of subgenre of subgenre.
Metalcore.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's absurd how
So
many
many.
subgenres there are, and like I can't even. Some kid comes and goes, "Oh man."
My brother makes up own genres.
It was funny
We
if you
think
do
he
that.
does.
If you do that, like you accidentally,
Yeah.
like probably reference real ones because
Probably.
like
Yeah.
some guys like, "Hey man, you guys name Sons of Defiance. You're a power violence band." I'm like, ah. He's like, "No, I'm serious."
Last
Like,
night.
that's a
Power
genre.
violence?
That's a genre.
Yeah.
yeah, it's let's see, Capitalist Casualties and the Electro Hippies are two bands that come to mind.
See what I'm saying? I don't know these people, but they're real, I guess, and this genre's real.
Yeah, they create their own genre to
Fuck
make themselves feel
that.
special. But anyway, we've got a few things that we still got to do before the end of the show. This has been a great conversation, and
What was it? Power violence.
violence.
Yeah.
so
Right?
Luco's got some more music to play for us.
Oh my goodness.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
That's right. So tonight on the show we have a soundtrack to violence, but tonight's band of the week is From Silence to Violence. So from Troy,
We're just getting
Ohio,
brutal tonight.
with the song "What's in the Bag." Take a listen.
Awesome name.
It's power violence.
Happy anniversary!
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And that was From Silence to Violence from Troy, Ohio, with the song What's in the Bag. If you liked it, give them a like on Facebook.
Not to be confused with a soundtrack to Violence that is on our show tonight, but it was
perfectly
definitely.
did that just work out?
You know, we had a little bit of a change up tonight. Originally taken by the Sun was supposed to be on, and unfortunately, one of their members got called out of town unexpectedly. Then we got Shingles. It's hitting everybody. Then Sinister Fate was supposed to be here, and then unfortunately they couldn't because of Shingles. So now we have Soundtrack to Violence that has Shingles. And
Yeah,
they were able
bring
to
that
make it
shit
up.
on in.
So thank you guys for last minute. They were going to save us last week when we were having problems too, but we solved that and Damnation came on, so thank you for that, Damnation. We had a great time with you, and we get to have you guys back with your new music debuted, so very exciting.
Yeah, a little earlier than we expected, but that's still cool.
Hey.
Shingles.
That's cool. I was in another band too a few months back, and I was like, we should bring those guys on too.
Ooh, who?
Doesn't matter.
We don't know because I haven't talked to them in like 8 months, so I don't know.
What?
Yeah, so
They
I'm
just
not.
let you go?
I don't know. I think they moved on without me, without telling me. It was like,
It was a really
Yeah.
awkward breakup, kind of.
yeah, it's like a breakup that I think they just found a different band. It was like, let's just not tell Mark.
And they seriously couldn't just tell you, hey man, is this cool?
They straight up didn't, and
We're
that's like
seeing another guitarist.
after like 4 months, I get a
Yeah, we're seeing
the
another
drummer's like,
guitarist.
hey man, we're getting evicted from the rehearsal space. I'm like, I haven't heard from you in 4 months, and you're calling me telling me we're evicted. It's like, unless you pay $200 or some crap. I'm just like, me? What? How me? You owe me both like $105 for each studio recording. How about we'll just do that instead? How about you just pay what I owe, and then we'll pretend you don't owe me $100.
Boom.
Yeah. So I feel like we can't play their music now. So but it would have been cool.
So, while we were playing this song, you brought up a very awesome point of, what was that little cunt's name?
Miley
Miley
Cyrus.
Oh, yeah. And everyone's all pissed off about her grinding on that Joker. Whoa, no,
Yeah,
that
Rob-
Beetlejuice
Robin
looking.
Thicke. Yeah.
It was Robin Thicke.
Okay,
I thought that
well,
was
first off,
Robin from the
do you know-
Howard Stern show.
Did you
Is
ever
that not
see
her
the
name?
show? What's the show? Growing Pains?
Yeah,
Did you show Growing Pains?
Alan Thicke.
Alan Thicke's son, Robin Thicke. The dad in Growing Pains, his son now is
I
a
didn't
singer.
put two and two together.
That's
Holy
him.
shit.
What's the Robin from Howard Stern show?
That's, well, I can't remember her last name. But that's a woman.
That's what I thought it
Yeah.
was. Everyone kept saying that. I'm like, what does that chick have anything to do with this? And then I found out that this Robin Thicke is a man.
Yeah, he's I guess like an R&B performer, but he's a Caucasian fella.
Yeah, he's
I don't
got
know.
a
I've
song
never-
right now.
I've never heard
that's
of him.
really popular with
Yeah.
T.I. on the radio.
I have
Toe
no idea.
infection?
It's the one with all the naked ladies in the video.
You know, there's
It's
two.
called Blurred Lines.
There's two guys
heard of it.
right
Okay.
now. It's Robin
right?
Thicke and Macklemore that are white guys that totally like. When I first heard them, they sound black.
I fucking hate white people.
I could not believe that when I saw them that this is the guy that's singing it because they straight up sound like a black guy.
Still
singing
haven't
it.
heard a Macklemore
Like,
song.
he did a Saturday Night
No,
Live
who
and did
that
his
is.
thrift store song.
Yeah, right.
People liked it
Thrift
a lot.
store is a white
I've
guy.
heard of that song.
So if you listen to it,
I've
I will
never
play
heard
it for
the
you.
song.
I'll play it for you.
You know
Dave,
what's funny
pull
is
pull up thrift store.
how much everybody
Seriously.
likes that I heard that song for the first time in my sister's car, and she was like, "This song's awesome."
It is awesome. I do
and I'm
like
listening.
it.
I'm like, "This is the worst piece of shit I've ever fucking heard in my
Actually,
life."
Like,
And
at
people
first-
like this. I want to slap people in the face. I hate white people so much.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, at first I was kind of on the same boat. With
Why is
Rico.
this acceptable?
But,
if you
uh,
listen to it after a couple times, honestly,
I
it
got
does grow on you.
I'm
put
gonna
it
go
on
to the
repeat.
thrift store and buy some
just
clothes.
listen to it. Just
yeah.
have them listen to it. Seriously,
It's
listen
fucking
to thrift
terrible.
store. This
I'm-
guy sounds like a black guy. He's totally
I feel-
white. He's white.
He looks really white.
There he is on Saturday Night Live, right?
This is
No, this is
embarrassing.
on.
Just playing this crap on our show.
But this is an interesting conversation.
What the
because
fuck is going on with
this
this
is
song?
this is diversity. This is us showing that we have a view in on pop
Diversity,
culture.
yeah, we're playing a white guy
Stay
rapper.
right.
Diversity.
I actually prefer to stay out of pop. Most of the time, people come on, they're like, "Oh yeah, this new song by so and so." I'm like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?"
It's unavoidable.
He's got
though.
a
It is
DeLorean
all
in the
around
video,
you
I'm sold.
regardless.
They're like, "Don't you know that?"
This is listen to the voice. This is a white guy.
So after this, yeah, he's gonna rap and I guess. Here we go.
Does he not sound black?
Well, because he's rapping, that's usually a head start right there in that category.
But he sounds black.
Turn this fucking bullshit off.
Well, I mean, I've met a lot of black guys that sound like white people.
Yeah, I get that.
I've met a lot of white people I want to murder, including this fuck. All right, turn the shit off. This is
Best
fucking
joke in the
terrible.
song.
It was 99 cents. I get copping it, washing it, about to go and get some
my
compliments.
God.
All right, I think we've had enough.
This is
I mean,
I do like this song.
the
I'm not
leading
gonna
cause
lie,
of
I do like
suicide.
it.
I'm surprised this isn't it.
if you just want to hear that song, you probably just hang out by the Gap for like an hour. You'll eventually hear it.
Oh,
He's got a point. It has become a little overplayed.
I mean, but
not
it
even
was a hit.
overplayed, but why do people like it? That's
But I mean,
I don't
think
get
of it
it.
this way though. I
It's
mean, this is a rapper that he's a white guy, but he sounds black. But now
I don't give a
Eminem,
fuck.
you knew he was white when he was doing it.
Well,
you
I
knew
mean-
it, and it was distinct, a
Yeah,
very
but is
distinct
that
voice.
but is that like an accomplishment that he can
I
sound
don't know if
so
it's an
white?
accomplishment,
Like,
but
I
it's
don't
something-
find that to
I just
be
think it's
anything,
really
like-
weird. It threw
I think
me
it's
with a curveball.
noteworthy.
It's noteworthy.
I guess.
Okay, there we go.
It's also that it climbed to the top of the charts without having any big names attached to it. He didn't have any
Yep.
guest vocals.
Yep.
He also produced it independently. So
That's
Yeah,
because
that's
people
the
are
thing.
stupid.
I mean, that was the thing I thought was impressive is that this dude came out of nowhere and it was truly like an independent artist. Beside that point, I don't really at all enjoy it.
right, and I
For
that-
what it's worth.
Right.
We were talking about the Miley Cyrus thing, and I was saying that I'm supposed.
Fuck Miley
Everyone
Cyrus.
was saying how offended they were of her, what they refer to as twerking, for the kids who don't know. All up on Alan Thicke's son's would-be crotch, assuming, but I think he's probably been castrated, obviously. But if he could have had an erection, he would have had one there, unless he was gay. Which then again, he might be gay. He is Alan Thicke's son, but
Hey, but,
related to that.
Their twerking is our version of hardcore dancing. I do not understand hardcore dancing.
No, all I know is that what Miley Cyrus was doing was sexy.
she's
No.
not hot. I don't get
Wrong.
it.
You know what?
But-
There are some
No.
pictures when she had long hair in one of her music videos, like "I Can't Be Tamed," I think it was called. She was very attractive.
Why do you
in it.
know this?
You know
What
what?
do you
Because
think
she's
she
checking
does?
her out.
But you know what? I tried to stay away from pop culture, but it's everywhere around us.
Yeah.
Okay, it's everywhere. You cannot
Well,
avoid it.
I mean, they have a lot of money.
I-
Major labels have a lot of money. They won't let us forget that they have
I
money.
don't.
But,
I avoid the fuck out of it.
well, that's
What do
because
you
you
mean?
hibernate.
but I also think it's
I live in
important
the
to
real
point out.
world.
It's also important to point out that as much as what she done may have offended people because it was too sexy or rude or lewd, I think the part that offended me the most is that she's an untalented piece of shit.
No, that's true.
And that she was allowed to fucking have a microphone and perform music as if she was a talented musician. Like,
Yeah.
around other people who legitimately actually are musicians.
I mean-
because she pretended to be one on a Disney show like 9 years ago.
Right.
She can come out and continue this farce.
It's because of her father's mullet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that piece of shit has cursed me anytime I think of the things he's done to my ears. And now his offspring is continuing the trend of raping my earlobe and my eardrum.
I was gonna say, you know, for how much money Rob Thicke has to have.
Rob Thicke, like you know him.
Well,
Rob,
whatever.
Me and
how
Bobby
much
Thicke.
money Bobby Thicke's got right now?
for how
Bobby
much-
and Bobby go way back. Way back in the day of...
For how much money
fucking-
he
I don't
has,
know.
this music video looked like it was shot for like $50 and a lunch for the crew.
Yeah.
The one guy with
That-
a camera. I'm not
that-
gonna use I'm not gonna play the song.
Oh, thank God. I thought exactly as we were going. I'm like, please don't play
Look
the
how
song.
cheap this music video looks. They were shooting in
What
front of
is
a
that music video?
Is this blurred lines?
Yeah, but I'm not
This
playing it.
is-
Look, they're
oh,
just not.
This
they're
is
standing-
controversial, supposedly.
Yeah, because they're calling all women sluts. But you know, whatever. They're reading too deep into
Because
fucking
every
song.
rapper doesn't do that, right?
Right.
Yeah, right.
But look at this. It's Sony Vegas. You can put a title screen on the picture, and they're standing in front of one wall and badly dancing. This is at best a $100 music video.
Yeah, it's all just lighting.
Yeah, I personally have.
I didn't realize T.I. was that short.
Apparently.
Toe
Anyway,
infection?
let's talk about
He
some.
always looks angry.
That's because he's been in jail so many times he doesn't know how to interact in the real world.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, this is not very punk of you to be playing these videos. I have to point that out.
Let's do local roundup. Let's get to some musicians that do have talent.
All right.
The local roundup with Morgan on the Metal Experience.
All right, so there's there's not a lot of shows going on this weekend due to Labor Day, so that means there's probably going to be a lot of drinking, a lot of people going out of town. But if you do have time, you can hit up a few of these shows going on, and some announcements. So first with the announcements, all shows at Another Hole in the Wall in Steger these shows are looking for bands to play. You can email at darlene@xonlive.com, darlene@xeonlive.com. They're looking for 4 bands to play September 13th with In Dying Arms, Barrier, and Ashylus, the 4 metal, hardcore, and metal bands.
Where'd you park?
So you seriously just asked that just now? September 20th, they're looking for 5 bands to play a local rock and pop show. Nobody that sounds like Miley Cyrus, please. September 24th, they need 3 bands to play with Chimera. I'm kind of interested in going to that one. The new album's great. And then November 6th, it's a little bit in advance. They need 3 bands to play with 6 Feet Under, Jungle Rot, Proxeria, Archache, and Dark Sermon. Help support a great local film being made by College of DuPage student Adam R. Jones, who is also going to be directing it. Midnight Rain just launched their Indiegogo campaign. It's a vampire film, and it's also produced by Adam R. Jones. I was actually a part of the process at the beginning when it was first starting to get made, and then it took a break, and now it's coming back. It is awesome. I've read the script. Definitely something to invest in. Great things are coming from it, and the director's working very hard. Got some great ideas and locations set up, so check that out. Genotype released a couple weeks ago a video for their song Blight. Very professionally filmed. Awesome video. Check it out. Check out Smack Factor from Colorado. They just released their new CD called Discord. B2 Booking still needs Midwest bands to send them all their information that they're looking for. Bands to be playing shows in Milwaukee at the Miramar Theater and other places in Milwaukee that they book. Contact Bob on B2 Booking's Facebook page. There's an email address for you to send to him. Badass artist for you guys to check out, Murder Inc. Art. He will make artwork for your CDs and for anything else that you needed designed. Shirts. So definitely hit him
Stickers,
up.
maybe?
He's awesome. On Mike Checks Radio, we have partnered up with. They are playing the Metal Experience from Friday nights from 7 to 9.
What?
So Soundtrack to Violence will be on this Friday. Check it out. Also on Monday, Dozer and T-Rex have their show from 8 to 11. Wednesday's the Doomseller with Dozer from 8 to 10. Thursday's the show with Dustin from 7 to 11. And they also broadcast the Metal Deli and Corey Rocks Your World throughout the week. Magic Photography is looking for bands who want to have their live pictures at Mojo's taken. Check out the Facebook page Magic, M-A-G-Y-K, for more information.
Magike.
Vote for Armored Assault to play Aftershock, the festival in California from September 14th and 15th. You can check out all the information on the Facebook page or visit aftershock.bottlethebands.com. The show's going on this week, Friday, August 30th, at the Fallout in Chicago. It's all ages, 7 p.m., $10 to see Blind Martyr, Testimony, Savagery, Smash Potato, and Diamond Plate. It's their CD release show for Pulse. Saturday,
Isn't
it's a
Diamond
free
Plate
show
a signed band?
at Mike's Love and Music, all ages. It's free, 5:30 p.m. to see Creature. It's their first show. Delta, they are badass.
Yeah.
Middle Class Militia, No Regrets, and Demolisher. It's their return show. August 31st at Mojo, 7 p.m. All ages. $8 in advance, $10 at the door to see Envoy, El Famous, Adora, This Is Our Year, Synopsis. They are releasing their CD that night for Let Out, and Marina City. Saturday at the Penny Road Pub, it's 7 p.m. to see Three Left, Band of Brothers, and Rolling Thunder. Saturday at Heck Yeah in Pinkwell, Ohio, 21 and up, 9 p.m. It's $5 to sing Single File Suicide, From My Grave, Devium, and the band that we played tonight, Silence to Violence.
From Silence to Violence.
From Silence to Violence, yes. At the Warehouse in LaPorte, Indiana on Saturday, 21 and up, 8 p.m. Suicide Bunnies, Devils and Angels, Expired Empire, and Eyes for Fire. Sunday, September 1st at the Game Emporium. It's all ages. 2 p.m., $10 to see Enemy, Arboretum, Aftov, no,
You can do it.
Apontov, no, Fiol. I got. What's that third band in? Please pronounce that for me. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. What is that word?
Menphilia?
Holy shit. he said it.
Aptomenphilia?
Aptomenphilia. It's a phobia, I would guess. Look it up. I don't
Of
know.
abdomens.
It's like a blood condition.
Orinoco, P-Town Rap Squad, A Devil for Me, Without Reason, Betrayer, Villains, and Gift Giver. In Somers, Wisconsin, on Old Sheridan Road, adjacent to Parkview Tavern. It's going to be the Kenosha Punk Picnic 2013. It starts at 12 p.m. It's all ages to see the Hard-Ons. They're coming on our show November 6th. Pantychrist, Gargoyle Gang, Biscanisius, Los Mauritios, Atrocities, Die Monster Died, The Scraps, FSA, Donoma, Teenage Schizoid, Boozy McDermott, Gimme Crack, Joey Coughs, Scratch 45, Street Fist, Felony 4, Honey Ockers, Self-Destruct, Republicans on Welfare, Sabiza Twins, and Pissed Officer. So
there you go. That
That's all
sounds
going
like a
on.
very interesting show.
And then, of course, Tuesday, September 3rd at the Nightlight Bar and Club, $5, all ages, 8 p.m. This is in, I think, Kentucky. No, this is Minnesota. Duh. Lorelei.
Duh.
They were one
Minnesota.
of Luco's unsigned band picks. They're now signed on Subliminal Groove Records. Lorelei is playing with Lesser Life and, of course, Rivers of Nile.
Nice.
So that is an awesome lineup.
Nice.
Huge shout out. Last night we were actually at the Mutiny. We saw Fate Worse Than Death come in from Massachusetts.
Bad Ice.
Great show. We saw Air Raid, Oxblood, and Tanzan. All four of those bands last night brought down the Mutiny. If you missed it, well,
You can never see it again
you
because
can
that
never
place
see it
doesn't
again.
stand.
It was-
It's not standing anymore. They
no,
brought it down.
it was amazing. We'll be posting pictures soon. We took some video, seeing how that turned out, and then we took some audio. We're going to go through and see if that turned out well. Shout out to my brother. Happy 22nd birthday.
Happy 22nd birthday, pussy.
Sorry I couldn't be there because of my fucking job, and, you know, I had to be here, so and he didn't want to come with. So I'm here. He's not. And then that's, I think, all I got.
Wait, what place got torn down?
It's
Oh,
a joke.
no.
No, the
Oh.
Mutiny still
I
stands.
said, did the mutiny get torn down?
No. The Mutiny still exists.
I guess it could be a big empty lot right across the street from Quenchers then, huh?
Well, next week is September 3rd. We are going to have Grylus back on with us.
They
But
were
I
Hot
say
for
that
Skippy
because
the
originally they
first
were
time.
called Hot for Skippy, so it's now it's Grylus. And of course, we didn't get to winner number 3.
We got to winner number
so we got
1.
Joanne, who's going to go to Project Independent. We have her address, going to be shipping that out soon. Eddie Lewis, who won the week from Speed Freak, your package was shipped out today. Pat Hernandez from Black Japan, I'll be shipping your package out in just a couple days. Hugo's just got to find something else to put in what we have to ship to you. And Joanne, yours will be mailed out by the end of the week, so have no fear. The Metal Experience is here. We bring you... I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, any last shout-outs for you guys as to where you might be playing next? If
Actually,
you have
we're
any
looking
shows?
for gigs. We're looking for gigs. So any bands going to bow out of a show, need a fill-in, we're all about doing it. I say you can follow me on Twitter, at Mark Violence, no space. spelled correctly. Follow me, Mark Angelo Manto, my full name, on Facebook. You friend me on that. If you're in a band, I'll accept your request. Send me a chat thing and say, hey, we're looking for fill-ins because we're actually throwing our hats back in the ring in September.
Nice.
Because it's done with the shingles and. I don't know, is your mic on? What's going on here?
Are you shutting off everyone's mic over there, Dave, you big dick? Speak.
Hell.
Oh, you're...
Thanks, Hitler.
I'm so glad you got turned on right for that one. Okay, anyway, so Brett's done with shingles now. So since he's done having the shingles, we can actually play shows and do all that stuff in September again.
Dude, put your shirt down.
I'm glad I can't see that from here.
It looks like herpes on his back.
It technically is.
Yeah, David's
that's
been
why.
fanning himself off like an old Southern belle all the show. I do declare, Colonel.
He'll probably bat his eyes at you, too, if you ask him to.
This summer heat has gotten me inquisitive.
Where can people find you guys all on Facebook and the internet?
Yeah, like, it's mostly I'm the liaison. So yeah, Mark Angelo Manto, all spelled pretty close to
And your
what you'd
gamer
imagine.
site, too.
Is for the band thing. Mark Violence is both adeptgamer.com for the actual podcast for the gaming podcast, and the event is at EXP Gaming Lounge. Look up Chicago Gamers Unite on Meetup. Join our meetup. We need more members. We're giving away legit prizes and all that. And so it's going to be a lot of fun if you like Halo. If you don't like Halo, we're actually going to have a bunch of other games too. That way you're not completely out of having fun. We'll be doing NBA Jam and stuff like that as well. So I hope to see a lot of people out, but the maximum capacity is 40, so RSVP, please.
Nice. And Brett,
I hope to see 40 people out there.
Maybe I just said that.
Any last words?
I don't want to see 41 people.
We will kick you out. 41.
Thanks for having us on again, man.
No,
I really appreciate both of you guys. They're
saving
a lot
us
of fun.
at last minute.
Thank you.
No problem.
We're looking forward to seeing you guys live and playing shows and back out. We've got 2 more songs to end the night off from you guys. What are those tracks called that you want to play off the
Track
CD?
3 and track 4, right?
Yep.
Is that where we're at? 3 and 4?
3 and 4.
Really? I don't.
That sound good?
I don't know what to tell you.
Sounds
'Cause
great.
I don't know what they are in the thing. I don't know the album.
All right, well, here's
You don't
track
know what
3
Oh,
and
CD
thanks to
4.
Greg. Thanks to Greg Valentin, real quick again. Yes, he's the
hell
reason
yeah.
that
Thank
I'm
you,
on the
Greg.
show. He's gonna be doing a video for us on YouTube and all that. Thank you so much, Greg.
All right, so here's track 3 and 4. If you figure out the titles of the songs, you win just knowing that knowledge. Good night.
Salt the earth.
Bye.